Hey folks, welcome back to the Trinity Episcopal Church YouTube Bible study. I'm the Reverend Jimmy Abbott, the priest here at Trinity on Galveston Island. And this upcoming Sunday, June 12th, is Trinity Sunday. Trinity Sunday is one of the 7 principal feast days in the Episcopal Church. And of course, we are Trinity Church, so this is our particular feast day. Plus, we'll have Bishop Fisher of the Diocese of Texas here with us for confirmations and receptions and reaffirmations. Always a joyful day in the church when we witness our brothers and sisters committing themselves to Christ in this place. But today I want to talk with you about John chapter 16, verses 12 through 15. This is at the Last Supper, when Jesus is preparing his disciples with some final instructions before his betrayal, arrest, and crucifixion. So read with me just this first part. Jesus said to the disciples, "I still have many things to say to you, but you cannot bear them now. When the Spirit of truth comes, he will guide you into all truth. For he will not speak on his own, but will speak whatever he hears, and he will declare to you the things that are to come." You can see in that passage, just those couple of verses, this interconnectedness of the Holy Trinity, that the Spirit is not speaking on his own, but is speaking for the whole person of God. Now, when you're in church on Sunday, we'll talk about the doctrine of the Trinity and what all that means for us. But for this, I really want to stick with this one line that is captivating me about how the Spirit is going to lead us into all truth, but there are some things that we cannot bear right now. I know that a lot of times in Christian thought and theology, we always talk about wanting to go back to the early church, finding our roots and going back to how it first was, as if that was a more pure form of Christianity. But I think here that Jesus is challenging that notion, that there are things that the Spirit is going to teach us that we cannot yet bear. And then I think that has been the experience of the Christian church over these last 2,000 years. That as we move forward in time, more and more is revealed to us by the Spirit of God. And so, of course, things have changed. And I don't necessarily think that is a bad thing. Rather, I think it is the Spirit of God leading us into the future to learn more of the truth of God, and that there are still some things that we cannot yet bear, but that God will reveal them to us in the future. I want to maybe point out just one place where that has happened. Think of the ordination of women, especially here in the Episcopal Church. Women were not ordained until the 1970s. And at that time, it was a change in our doctrine, our discipline, and our worship. But I do think it was a good change, and what I think we experienced in that was the Holy Spirit guiding us into all truth, revealing new things to us. We could not bear them before, but we could bear them now. Again, so I'm not saying that it was good that women weren't ordained before, but what I am saying is that the Spirit of God pushed the church in a way so that we could accept that blessing, the blessing of women in ordained ministry. So I wonder, as you think about the church right now, as you are involved in the church, what are some new things that you are seeing the Holy Spirit reveal to you? What are maybe some things that you think we cannot bear right now, but will be accepted as our truth moving forward? And I finally just want to say that this is not an argument for moral relativism. Rather, I think what is going on here is that we are rooted very much in the past, and we want to stay true to our past, and we want to hold on to the teachings of Jesus, certainly. But we also, at the same time, have to trust in the Spirit of God, who is always pushing us forward into new things to boldly claim that future, which is the Spirit of God. That can make things difficult for us in the Episcopal Church, as we want both. We want to have the both the past and the future. So all I can say then is that we have to be open to the Spirit of God and in prayer and conversation with each other in order for us to discern that truth and to know what things the Spirit is going to teach us and wants to teach us moving forward. Boy, that's a lot for Trinity Sunday. Would love to see you all in church. Can't wait to celebrate with you and celebrate with all of those who are committing themselves to Jesus Christ here at Trinity. Of course, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel and watch some more videos here. Thank you.